I'm Sierra Morris and this is Chuckin' the Chicks. In this video, I'll be talking about 8 common reasons people quit backyard chickens and how you can avoid them. Backyard chickens and homesteading are without question some of the best things I've ever decided to do for myself and for my family. That being said, it is very easy for small problems to overwhelm beginners and for a dream experience to turn into a nightmare fast. Here are 8 common reasons people get frustrated and quit backyard chickens and how you can avoid these common mistakes. The first mistake is a big one, not knowing the local poultry laws in your area. Legal restrictions and rules regarding backyard chickens vary drastically from state to state, region to region, and even neighborhood to neighborhood. While more places are receptive to people owning backyard chickens, many still have restrictions that apply to things like roosters and coop placement. Know the particulars, whatever they are, of your specific living situation before you bring home your first chickens. Not researching what breed of chicken is best for your intended purpose. Much like dogs, chickens have been changed over time by humankind to fill very specific purposes. Chicken breeds can be egg layers, meat chickens, dual-purpose chickens, companionship chickens, and show chickens. Buying the wrong breed of chicken based solely on their appearance can lead to a mismatch between the flock you create and your specific homestead goals. Research what breeds of chicken are best suited for your family homestead goals and the climate of your specific region. Buying straight-run chickens without a rooster plan. Straight run means there is no guarantee of the sex of the chickens, and the chances of adopting a rooster are about 50-50. Many first-time chicken owners may purchase straight run chickens not even knowing what straight run means. It's important to have a plan to rehome or humanely process your excess roosters. Even when the hatchery or farm boxer employee assures you that you're only buying hens, it's still very possible to acquire an accidental rooster or several roosters. Before adopting your first chickens, create a plan to rehome or research and acquire the necessary equipment to humanely process your excess roosters. Do not attempt to cull or process an animal at home without having done the proper research and acquire the necessary equipment first. Without doing the proper research and acquiring the necessary equipment, this can result in injury to you, unusable meat, and the needless suffering of an animal. I have a whole video dedicated to options that you can explore if you find yourself with too many roosters in your flock. I'll be sure to include the link for that video below in the description. Underestimating the space needs of your flock. Especially if it is your first time raising chickens, it can be astounding how big adult chickens are compared to the small fluffy chicks you brought home. In just a short 8 to 10 weeks, approximately 2 months, your chicks are fully feathered and they'll be ready to transition outside to their permanent housing. Providing them with as much space as you feasibly can is essential to their health, happiness, and productivity. Err on the side of overestimating your space needs when it comes to backyard chickens, as it's very likely you'll want to expand your flock in the future. If you find yourself struggling with overcrowding and space issues with your flock, I have a whole video dedicated to expanding spacing options for your backyard chickens, and I'll be sure to include that link below in the description. Not developing a sanitation and maintenance routine and having a disease or pest outbreak. While sanitation and maintenance alone are not enough to prevent all potential disease and pest outbreak, this is the primary way to protect your flock from experiencing things like mites, lice, and respiratory illness. Excess droppings, moisture, and unchecked muddy conditions are breeding grounds for the vast majority of poultry diseases and pests. Chickens are birds. They create droppings, and you will need to develop an effective method based on your housing to remove those droppings and maintain your chicken area. Developing daily and seasonal deep cleaning methods are essential to maintaining a healthy and happy, productive flock. If you're wondering what goes into developing daily and seasonal deep cleaning methods for your chicken area and a maintenance routine just in general, I have a whole video about that, and I'll be sure to include the link for that video below in the description. Not buying any chicken care resources and relying solely on online advice. The internet is a wealth of wonderful information and a great way to share and access great tips about backyard chickens. However, there are times when online resources aren't available, or you may encounter contradictory advice about a particular backyard chicken issue. Beginner chicken care guidebooks and magazines provide essential guidelines, tips, coop and run plans, first aid recommendations, and so much more wonderful information that is essential, especially for beginners. Even though I've had chickens for years, I still refer to my introductory materials all the time. You can find these resources at your local library, your local bookseller, your local farm box store, your local agricultural office, and online. Have at least one beginner chicken care guidebook or magazine to reinforce positive backyard chicken care habits. Underestimating the predator presence in your area. Predators exist in every region, even in suburban areas. The predator pressure you're going to face is unique to your specific region and the environmental conditions you face and your backyard flock faces. Don't assume that all backyard chicken predators are wild animals. Unmonitored domestic animals can be just as dangerous to your flock, if not more so, than any wild creature. Know the predator pressure that exists in your specific area and take proactive measures to protect your flock. Don't rely on just one form of protection, but instead stack multiple predator prevention methods for the most success. I have a whole video which I think is one of the best chicken videos that I have made so far that is all about all the predator prevention methods that I'm aware of, and I'll be sure to include the link for that predator protection video below in the description of this episode. Underestimating the long-term responsibility associated with caring for backyard chickens. Most beginner backyard chicken owners are surprised to discover domestic chickens can be long-lived animals. When provided with proper care and predator-proof housing, chickens can live 5 years or up to a decade or even longer. Backyard chickens require daily care, and unlike pets like dogs, they can't be boarded when you want to go on vacation. Adopting chickens is a commitment to their care, maintenance, and well-being. Even short-lived meat chickens require daily care, maintenance, and proper housing. Adopting backyard chickens is an amazing and immensely rewarding experience, but it should be regarded as a long-term commitment and not as an impulse or a whim. Are you brand new to backyard chickens and have additional questions after watching this video? Be sure to include those questions below in the comments. If you're an experienced flock member, what was a mistake you made when you first got backyard chickens, and what advice would you give to others to avoid that same mistake? Please share your thoughts in the comments below so we can all learn and grow together from all of our different lived experiences, from all of our different flocks all over the world. Thank you so much to my current, new, and long-term subscribers. Small flocks and small gardens can save the world. Every flock grown in the presence of a family with love. Every small garden and container garden makes the world a better place. Thank you for everything you're doing here with me on the channel, and thank you for everything you're doing with your own backyard flocks, small gardens, and container gardens all over the world. You are making the world a better place. Thank you for everything that you do. We would love to have you as part of our flock. Lots of love from our coop to yours. See you next time.